Hello guys, in this video let's discuss about application insights for Azure Function. So we will create Azure Function app in Visual Studio and it will have two functions, that is function 1 which returns a string function1 and another function2 which again returns the string function2. Then we will deploy this function app in Azure and we will enable application insights. Then we will call function1 and function2 a few times and finally we will check app insights, live metrics and performance for this function. So guys, we are in Visual Studio and we are creating a new project. Let's say Azure Functions. Next, let's give name to our project. So I will say function app demo. Next, let's select HTTP trigger and create, and you can see our function app is ready. Okay, so I will remove this unnecessary code and I will keep this function1 simple. So yeah, so if you see, it is still function1. The only thing is we have renamed the method to function_1 and now it is just a get call and it will return simple response message, that is function1. Now let's create function2 as well, which is like a replica of this function1. So again I will copy and I will paste this code. Here I will say it's function2, here I will say function _2 and response message will be function-2. And now let's deploy this function app to Azure Portal and we will configure application insights as well for this function app. So right click, let's say publish Azure. Next I will say Azure Function App Windows. Next, let's say create a new instance. Let's give name function app demo for app insights. And now here application insights, let's say new. Let's give name test app insights. Let's say okay and let's say create. And now here let's say finish and here let's say publish, and you can see publish is succeeded. And let's cross check in Azure Portal. Now guys, we are in Azure Portal and let's click on this function app and you can see this function app demo for app insights. It's been created. Let's open it. And we are under overview. Let's go down and here under functions we can see two functions, that is function1 and function2. Now let's duplicate this tab and see the app insights which should be created as a part of this deployment. So again let's click on home, app insights, and you can see this test app insights also got created. Let's open it. So here we can see this live metrics and also this performance section as well. So we will run these functions, that is function1 and function2 a few times and we will check it in live metrics whether that execution appears over here, and we will also check the performance as well. So let's open our function1 and function2. So we'll open function1. Let's get function URL. So we'll copy this URL in Notepad. So this is our function1 URL. Similarly, let's get function2 URL as well. So again let's open function2. We'll go to get function URL and let's copy this URL. And now we will run these two URLs. That means we will run these two functions and we will check it in live metrics and then under performance under application insights. So I will again copy this function1 URL and let me go to the application insights and let me click on this live metrics. And you can see as of now we don't have any incoming request or outgoing request. Now let's simply run our function1. So I will open a new window and I will run this function1 and you can see it has returned function1. Let's run it a few times. I will refresh, refresh, and let's cross check in live metrics. See guys, we can see this under live metrics, we can see 1 request per second. Now it says 2 requests per second. That means the function which is associated with this app insights, that is test app insights, its live execution is getting tracked. Now similarly, let me run function 2 as well and open a new window, and yeah, so it's function 2. Let's run it a few times. Yeah, okay, and let's again go back to our live metrics, and now you can see it says 2 requests per second. So it is tracking execution of function 1 and function 2 both. And now let's click on performance. So here we can see only function 1, so we may need to wait for a minute or two. So let's wait. Yeah, so after a minute or so, we can see both the executions, that is function 1 and function 2. And here if you see, it shows the duration, that is average time it took to execute, and also the count as well, that means number of times that function was executed. As of now, both our function 1 and function 2, they are fast, but in our next video we will add a delay of say 5 or 10 seconds in this function 1, and we will execute this function 1 a few times, and then we will again revisit this performance tab, and there we can see the APIs or functions which are taking a lot of time to execute.